The thing you can expect from OneAccord is that you may end up with a different problem than you started with. I think a lot of times as business owners, we think it's a particular problem that's plaguing us that we need to solve. And in the grand scheme of things, when somebody starts peeling back the onion, you uncover that it's really an entirely different problem that you're trying to solve. I think you can expect to have some of your paradigm shift in terms of what the real issue is and how to get at it. And that's been helpful for us. Most consultants that I've had the experience with are very smart people, and they know it. And in fact, it's almost like they're programmed to come in and prove to you that they're the smartest person in the room over and over and over. And the challenge with that is they're generally getting some surface amount of information, and then they're immediately coming in to present a solution without understanding any of the intricacies of how the organization works or how all the pieces play into different departments, industries. The consultants that I've appreciated at OneAccord have really been successful at not trying to solve the problem as much as figure out what the right question is to ask to get to the solution, to get to the underlying issue. That's been really helpful for us because we've walked away not only with a clear solution to the problem, but also with some skills of how to resolve these things going forward. When you look at most consulting organizations, they're built to create a dependency because that's where their recurring revenue comes from. Our experience with OneAccord has been different. We're paying not only for a solution, but we're paying for skills and experience that help us grow the business going forward. I remember literally having a conversation with someone from OneAccord where they said, "This is going to be really uncomfortable, but you need to fire one of your partners." That was like a revelation, but I remember sitting at the table that moment, and it was like 500 pounds lifted off my shoulders. There was for me, some emotional block that was keeping me from what the ultimate solution was. And as soon as it was there staring me in the face, then we could get to the work of how we resolve that. Although things may be difficult to swallow, it's always presented in a way where it's a problem that we can resolve. Top line growth. I think it's clear that that's one of OneAccord's focus. And there's a quote that I love that I heard, I don't know, 5 or 10 years ago, and that's, money may not be able to create happiness, but take the top 100 problems you deal with in business and throw unlimited revenue at them. How many of them get solved? If someone came to me and said, "Hey, I'm looking for ways to cut expenses," that's not OneAccord's thing. It's not about the incremental, how we can squeeze blood out of the turnip. It's about how can we shift the trajectory of the business to then create resources to resolve a bunch of the other problems that you're dealing with. We're definitely a 10 with OneAccord, and the proof is in the pudding. We asked one of the OneAccord consultants to be on our board of directors because we got that much value out of them, and it's been a great experience from a results for the business, but it's also been a great experience just from the learning and the friendship.